So the only reason I'm really covering this topic is because, as some of you may or may not know, I'm traditionally a videographer and I had a music career that I'm now retired from. With that being said, I have a lot of experience interacting with local rappers on different levels at their career. And it's one of the reasons that I ended up getting out of the field, simply because, I prefer YouTube, but also because of the amount of unprofessionalism. Now, that's not to say that every rapper you interact with is unprofessional, but from me being a videographer to me working for a major studio as an audio engineer, in both cases, whether it was the actual practices of the different businesses or it was simply the vibes or just time management, a lot of rappers seem to have this rebel attitude to where they feel as if though they don't have to respect the people around them. Now, granted, whether it was a rapper or somebody who's into punk rock and the rock star era type of stuff, either way, rebel culture has rebel activities and rebel behavior. You get what you get. But to a degree, this is something that I always really paid attention to, because when it was my business, or even when I was working for another company as an engineer, I'm going to decide who my clients are going to be. If you don't like me, I'm not going to get mad at you, but I'll direct you to somebody else that is a peer or colleague of mine. And that's just on the basis of the fact that I have 12 years in the industry. So at that time, if I don't want to work with somebody, I don't want to work with them. Here we have a clip of a streamer named Plaqueboy, and he's interacting with Lil Tjay at Plaqueboy's Airbnb. As you know, streamers tend to have rappers around nowadays and other celebrities, and they kind of just jump into the stream. Usually there's no plan, and then people just kind of vibe out and you get clicks and views. So during this at the Airbnb, Plaqueboy ended up seeing that somebody was smoking, and this is what happened.
Oh, that should be in a bag. I want to smoke.
What's it right? Is this right? Yeah.
Oh,
Stop playing the song. Stop playing the song.
what'd you say?
Stop playing the song.
Who's smoking? Who's smoking? Yo, TJ.
What's up? Who the
Yo, this a B&B. You can't smoke in here. This shit gonna go off.
Oh, this shit.
Yeah. I appreciate you though.
So immediately he obviously smelled or noticed somebody smoking behind him, whether there was a delay in the stream or he just smelled it. He said, "Who's smoking?" He corrected the action in a respectable way. He explained why it's a B&B, Airbnb, meaning that there's rules at the Airbnb. I've put money down, whether it was a detector or anything else. You can't smoke in here. I appreciate you though for respecting me and not doing as such. And bro said, "Oh, this shit different." That acknowledges that he knows that he can't smoke in there and that it's not him, but it's this shit.
Yo, bro. Yo, you can't smoke in here. This shit gonna go off. Like, please. I appreciate you. Can you show them where, like, in the back, they cannot smoke in there?
So now we're at 2 times that he told him he could not smoke in there. And you notice they went all the way to the back of the room to try and do it. And he did give them the option to go out back outside to smoke. And I understand here on the East Coast, it's like winter. So it's 20, 30 degrees outside. But the fact of the matter is, if you've done it, and you know it's possible. And again, it's a respect thing. I don't care what your status is. I don't care what your image is. At the end of the day, like, we all bleed the same blood, and it's as simple as the fact that, bro, I'm asking you not to smoke in here, not because I got a problem with it, but simply because I got money into this place, and you're here as a guest, as a celebrity lookout, but there's rules and regulations in the same way that a celebrity expects to have a green room with everything that they want, like their rider. There's also certain things you can't do. Like, celebrities understand what the FCC is. They understand all of these things. There's rules and regulations to it all. But again, that's time number 2 that he told him he can't smoke there. Might I add, again, not too crazy. He didn't talk out of pocket, just respectfully.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. If niggas smoking here, I'm gonna have to shut this bitch down. Like, this stream done.
Y'all to the back. It's a backyard.
Like there's a backyard.
Oh,
Oh, Bobby.
I appreciate y'all.
Where you going?
No, I'm gonna go through the pool.
Alright, bet. Where Uncle?
It's in the back.
Yeah,
Can you show them?
No.
Are they different? All right, brother.
So there we go. There's the third time that he went ahead and told him, hey, you can't smoke here. And if you notice, he said, I'm gonna have to shut this down if they keep smoking in here, which is understandable because I don't care if it was $150 to $1,000 for that deposit. He's not getting it back if the smoke detector goes off or if it's found out that he smoked in there due to the residual smell. And then a lot of people on Twitter and threads are talking and being like, oh, I'm a grown ass man. You can't tell me where I can and can't smoke. If you're in that mindset to where you think a simple conversation saying, yo, this is an Airbnb or a hotel, or even if it's somebody's crib, if they have to tell you twice, let alone 3 times not to smoke somewhere, and you're taking that into your manhood, talking about you can't tell me what I can and can't do. First off, yes, I can. Whether or not you listen is up to you, and if you don't, that just shows your maturity. But if you're not mature enough to sit there and have a conversation and understand what I'm saying and follow the rules, but still want to kick it, if you could just left the first time if you had a problem with it being that you're a man. You could have just left the first time. The fact that you would kick it around and then keep smoking just shows that all you have in your mindset is malice and disrespect. Well, this just ain't the vibe. Like, if you're so much of a man and you're trying to stand on your manhood, dip out the first time that you don't like the rules. Why sit there and try to be doing it behind the back and then have me tell you a second and third time? Then on top of that, I don't know if you guys caught it, but this moment right here, right as soon as he just told them for the third time they can't smoke, you see him about to walk away and sit back down, and look what bro in the black does. And I'm sorry, I'm at this level. I'm 29. I don't even know who most of these cats are really, as far as the music genre. But look what watch what bro does.
We're going. Well, Uncle.
Hits it again and then blows it directly in bro's direction. Like, this is the type of stuff that makes people not fuck with y'all. Anybody, whether you make music or not, the fact that you have this mentality is the shit that's gonna fuck with you in different situations and has you in that mentality where I bet bad shit happens to you and you blame everybody around you instead of thinking about the shit that you're doing that's just completely unnecessary. Again, this shit don't even involve me. I just feel the anger that he feels because I've dealt with so many situations like this with rappers and other musicians and just people in the culture. It just don't make no damn sense for grown-ass men to act like that. It is what it is to me. Especially, bro, with the fact that you're already about to be out. So why are you trying to cause animosity for no reason? It's like you want somebody to try to get big with you so you can do this and that with a pole or swing on them or fight or whatever the fuck. Because you're going to tell me that, oh, I forgot. You forgot during the third time that you've been told not to smoke? Like, why even be that disrespectful? And there's some cats, because I know how the language goes, go like, yo, I just know he wasn't going to do nothing. Okay, but nobody said he was. That's you internalizing some weird-ass self-inflicted conflict you got going on. I'm just saying, this shit just pisses me off because I don't understand why cats in the black community, why rappers, motherfuckers gotta be like this, bro. It's just not necessary. I haven't even watched this next video to vet it, but this is what Plaqueboy ended up saying in response to everything happening and once everybody started running with their info.
Listen, I'm just saying, please stop smoking in my crib. That's all I'm saying. Please respect that. Please. Y'all can literally go outside and smoke y'all weed in my backyard or the front, but I know some niggas might not want to smoke in the front, so I offer the backyard. Please, go to the back. I say this in a clip. Niggas still smoking in this shit. That's the situation. That's what happened. I don't know why that niggas dipped. I think niggas was tight that they couldn't smoke, saying, why would you invite if you can't smoke? Or I don't tell you to stop streaming. Don't tell me to stop smoking. What, nigga? Smoking's your job? Like, this shit don't make no sense. Nigga, streaming, this is my passion, my purpose. What do you mean tell me stop streaming in my own crib? So, I don't know. That shit, hey, I ain't really see that, but I'm not trying to work with niggas who don't respect me. I don't give a fuck if you're Fivio Foreign, Lil Tjay, or if you're, I don't know, nigga, down. It don't matter. If you don't respect what I do, I don't want to work with you. So, here's what it is. This shit never gonna get done. You see Bass Swag, 4-1, Cash Cobain, every artist I've ever invited on stream. All them niggas have respected me, I respect them, and we have fun and it's good vibes every time. This is the first time some shit ever happened like this. Like, I don't fuck with that shit, personally. You know? It's no bad blood to them. Shout out.
Like he said, it all comes down to just simply respecting each other and the fact that it's just like, hey, you ain't gonna do it. cool, whatever. I'm not gonna work with you. It's a simple conclusion to the situation. But again, my only thing is like you got to be told 3 times and then you try to press it on the way out. Like that's just weird behavior. But let me know what you think in the comments below. This was just a quick little tidbit I wanted to go ahead and peep at. But much love as always. Be safe out there.